I purchased my Sun Joe pressure washer in early 2020. I've used it this summer on a variety of surfaces. I used it to clean my very long deck, clean brick, clean the bottom siding, and even to try to clean the front of the house. I also used it to remove some old paint from a deck that I had, which was pretty successful. I used it to pressure wash the ceiling in the carport and the bottom siding inside the carport. I also used it to clean the concrete, but I'm going to have to get some extra cleanser for that. Let me tell you what I do like about my Sun Joe pressure washer, and then the things that I don't like. I'll start with the things that I don't like. I'm not a fan of the power cord coming out here because it just keeps wanting to get tangled up with this. I don't like the cords being that close to each other. I looped it up through the handle, and I'm going to have it propped up on a piece of furniture out of the way while I pressure wash. I just think that that could be better designed, that the cord could somehow at least put a loop or something up here where you could put the cord. Like to be a little bit higher away from the water hoses. The storage engineering leaves a lot to be desired. This is not the way it's supposed to go, but this is one way that works for me. It's wrapping the cord around like this. It's just quite awkward about trying to get the electrical cord and the water cord where they're supposed to be. They definitely need to improve on that design. After using the Sun Joe pressure washer for several days, doing the whole front porch ceiling, carport ceiling, vinyl siding, and half of the back deck, what I don't like about it, it has this hook, which I guess is supposed to be for the high pressure hose, but you can see that I don't know what kind of contortionist you have to be to get that to go on. This is supposed to hold the power cord, I guess, because the power cord comes from here. Maybe the power cord goes around that, but I don't think so. Neither one's really well placed, and I've just had better success putting the power cord around here, because when I try to wrap it around that, it just falls off. When I try to wrap it around that, it just doesn't want to stay. There's nothing to hook the power cord into or onto if you put it on the front. So I just do it like this, and the weight of that kind of holds it steady. So probably not how they designed it to do, but that's how it works for me. The other thing I don't like about it is you've got 3 cords coming off when you're using it. Because it is electric, you can have the electrical power cord coming off. And it comes from here on this side. If you're looking at the back, it's on the left side. You have the high pressure hose that comes off the back, looking from the back side, and you've got your garden hose that comes off the front if you're looking from the back side. So trying to pull it, you're always pushing something and pulling something no matter what you do. So it's a little bit awkward to try to pull around while the garden hose is on there. And you're going to have to move it sometimes. I'm not taking this off and putting it back on, because reviews that I've seen, people talk about this, reviews I've seen, people have talked about this not being really sturdy. So once I got my hose hooked on there, I'm just going to pressure wash everything I need to so this doesn't break, because I can deal with the mobility issues, and I don't have to order a replacement part. The good things about the Sun Joe pressure washer that I bought are that it's lightweight, it's easy to carry, and it's easy to use. It's also electric, so I didn't have to fool with getting gasoline. It wasn't powerful enough to fully clean the surfaces of my mom's carport because it just was too high and it doesn't have enough reach. However, it did a pretty good job on her driveway, which had quite a lot of mold or mildew or algae, not sure what, but it's very dark. Let me show you how effective it was on that. I have videos up of how I assembled the Sunjoe. It was fairly easy to assemble except for a few minor glitches. I have a video up about my first use of that, and then just a video up with the noises of it. So I'll link those at the end of this video. They're also in the text below. If you want to look at the text below this video, I'll have them down there for you if that's more convenient. So for my purposes, it cleaned quite well. It cleaned a wide variety of surfaces that I needed to do around my house. And for the price, it was far cheaper than hiring someone to come in and do these various pressure washing jobs for me. It was easy to use, it didn't make me sore. For the most part, it was easy to handle. The only tricky part about using it was just the cords that came from various locations on the machine. I think they could probably engineer that to make it a little bit easier to move around. When I was trying to move it around for the deck, I was having to move the hose pipe, which was coming out in one direction, the power cord, which was coming out in another direction, and still having to manipulate the water wand. So that's a little tricky. If you don't have to move it that much, it's pretty awesome. Do I recommend the Sunjoe pressure washer? I do if your needs are small. If your needs are going to be pretty close to you, it doesn't work when the distance required is pretty far. If you can't have a little bit of patience with all of the cords and stuff coming out in different directions, then yes, it's going to work. Super easy to use. If you're an older person and you don't have a lot of upper body strength, then this is probably going to be the thing for you, because it's quite easy to manipulate with just one hand. It doesn't require a lot of strength to operate. It doesn't require a lot of intellect to operate. Quite easy to use, just not that powerful. Check in the text below this video and I will provide a link on how you can get this product or one similar. Honestly, for the price, even if it had only lasted one summer, I still have gotten my money's worth out of it. Like I said, the price for this is so low that I could not have paid someone to pressure wash everything I needed to pressure wash for the cost of this Sunjoe pressure washer. I'll store it and we'll see if it works again next year when I need to bring it out again. If you're interested in buying one of these, check in the text below and I'll provide a link for the exact one that I bought or one similar. If you've used one of these, leave us a notice in the comments about your experience with the Sunjoe pressure washer. Thank you for watching. If you have time before you go, watch another video and consider subscribing to my channel. The part of the carport near the car has been pressure washed. The part closest to the front has not. I can tell the difference. Can you? Thanks for watching, and remember, it's free to like, subscribe, leave a comment, share this video if appropriate. Until next time, cleanliness is next to godliness. Stay away from Satan.